Well, hey there, everybody. It's me, Esther. Today we're going to talk about 5D, the fifth dimension. It is not a place. Now, I just got back from my Sunday morning walk. I was out in the sunshine, getting my sunshine, doing my walk, doing some meditation, stopped for a coffee along the way. And on the way home, I just kept hearing, Esther, it's time to revisit that subject of 5D is not a place. And I was kind of negotiating with this directive I was getting, saying, oh, I've talked about that so many times. The people who follow my material, they already know that, and that may be so. But there's people always waking up and starting to understand energetic, vibrational, dimensional, cosmic terms and concepts. And it's also a good reminder for all of us because sometimes we forget. So hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther Bartkiw. I'm a core belief therapist, intuitive and energy reader, super fan and student of astrology. And now my focus is quantum physics. I'm learning so much about quantum physics, the sun, the light, how to use the sunshine to heal our bodies. And I'm going to be bringing you more of that material. In fact, if you are in my private Telegram group, I'm going to be talking about it very soon there first. That's where I'm going to introduce the material. The private Telegram group is open to anybody who has worked with me. If you've done private sessions, a group program, a reading about one of my recordings, just shoot me an email. Tell me what we did together, and please come and join us. I'm just approaching different subjects there than I normally would in my business practice. All right. And my website is whispersfromthesoul.com. My email is esther@whispersfromthesoul.com. All right. So fifth dimension is not a place. It's not a place that you're going to. It's not another Earth. It's not another planet. It's not another heaven or galaxy. The fifth dimension, and you hear this referred to a lot, like I would say over the last 10, 12 years, the fifth dimension is something that you hear a lot in spiritual, energetic, personal growth, personal development circles. It's a state of mind. It is a state of consciousness. It is an energy. It is a vibration. Okay? And it's within you. Right? So if you adhere to the concept that we have 11 different dimensions, they are around us, but they are also inside of us. Okay? As above, so below. So the fifth dimension is in you, and it's up to you to move into it through alignment. And you do that by opening up your consciousness, purging all those limiting beliefs and ideas and concepts of reality, and really expanding your mind, expanding your thinking, expanding your consciousness, expanding your concepts of reality. Okay, and that's what I do in my private practice. I really help people, let's discover, explore, and change those limiting beliefs and the systems created around them that are keeping you small, holding you back, keeping you from living the life that you desire right now, right here on planet Earth. So it's a state of mind, it's a state of consciousness. Now, I'd like to give you a couple of examples. And I've used this one many, many times. So years ago, 2010, maybe before then, I knew this really lovely lady in Burlington, where I was living at that time, Burlington, Ontario. And she was a counselor, and we would often meet for coffees. And she was a traditional counselor, but she was starting to awaken to concepts about energy and vibration and spirituality. And she said to me, Esther, I hear you talking about the fifth dimension all the time. And my awareness of the fifth dimension back then was different than it is now, because I've also expanded into awareness. But even back then, I knew it was not a place, it was a state of mind. So she said to me, Esther, this fifth dimension that you speak about sounds really good. I really want to get there. I want to do it, but I don't want to leave my husband. So I'm not going to go to the fifth dimension. And I said to her, what do you mean? And she said, well, my husband's not into any of this. He thinks it's phooey. If I go to the fifth dimension, he won't come with me, and I don't want to leave him alone. I don't want to be without him. And so I asked her, I said, well, what do you think the fifth dimension is? And she goes, oh, well, I'm going to die and I'm going to go to fifth dimension. And the more I pressed her on, what do you mean going to the fifth dimension, the more she realized that it didn't make sense. Okay, somehow she made a faulty linking. So I said to her, I said, you can stay with your husband. You're going to be here on the planet. You can stay married to him and love him and enjoy him. The fifth dimension is a state of mind, a state of consciousness, an energy, a vibration. And when you are connected with the fifth dimension, when you're immersed in the fifth dimension, wow, you're going to be able to help your clients better. You're going to be, a positive influence on your husband, your children, if they're willing to entertain that. You don't have to go anywhere because it's within you. And right away I could see within her this sigh of relief. Oh my God, she was just so happy. And then she was okay. She was okay to start exploring deeper the fifth dimension. So what are the characteristics of the fifth dimension? For me, it's love, it's forgiveness, it's compassion, it's diplomacy, it's oneness, right? Realizing that we are all connected. We come from the same source. We're all going back to the same source, that we are entangled and we are connected, okay? For me, it does not mean that you have to love and like everybody, okay? I always say, I have a huge family, okay? Back in Canada, I have a huge family, aunts and uncles and cousins, and some I see a lot of times, or I talk to them a lot. Others I see once in a blue moon. Some of them I gravitate to, and I'm like, oh, I want to spend time with you. It feels so juicy to be with you. And other people, I'm like, no, I'm just hi. I know we're family. I know we're connected, but there's not a commonality other than that, so I don't spend a lot of time with them. But deep down, I know we are family. We are connected through mother, father, grandparents, however the connection is. So there's a oneness, but we're a group of individuals in that oneness. Okay? So these are some of the characteristics of the fifth dimension. And if you're thinking, I love that, I want more of that in my life, then you just align with it. You purpose that I want to live more of that fifth dimensional experience. I know it's here within me. So if it's within you, what might be covering it up? Could it be a grudge that you're holding against someone? Might it be resentment that you have, anger, feeling unlovable, feeling unloved, not being able to feel love towards other people? Maybe it's about acceptance, okay, or not worthy, or maybe you have judgments about other people. I'll tell you, I worked with one really beautiful lady, and this concept of we are one, we all come from the same source, we return back to the same source, she did not like that, because she had beliefs that I don't want to be associated with that group of people, whatever that group was. Don't tell me I'm one with them. And she couldn't get to that place of, we may all come from the same source, but that doesn't mean you're going to be buddy-buddy, lovey-lovey, I just want to hug you and hold you with everybody. Right? Just like in my family, I'll say, well, I don't agree with what you're saying at all, but you're still my family. We're still one. Okay? So you might have just limiting beliefs, concepts of reality, patterns, ideas that you created on your own through your own experiences, or maybe you inherited them from your family or from other people, from religion, I don't know, and they're just standing in the way. So discovering, exploring, and releasing, any of those limitations that are preventing you from moving into the fifth dimension and beyond, right? Because there's more than 5 dimensions. But right now, the collective, the world, we're on that bridge from 3D to 5D. We're still living in a very physical 3D reality, right? But now that you know that the fifth dimension is a state of mind, a state of consciousness, an energy, can you see, if I just align within to that energy vibration, I can still live in this 3D world and transcend it by what's happening here inside. And if you need any help, please reach out to me. That's my expertise, core belief, engineering specialist. I've been doing it for 17 years, whether it's aligning to 5D or creating a dream or a wish that you have, addressing something physical, relationships, money, you name it, we can address it. Because if you are not experiencing what you would like to experience, there is some kind of core belief at the root of it that's standing in the way. All right, everybody, I'm going to put a link below to my website. I hope this was helpful. Just a nice reminder as well. We can all use reminders. I like them too. And this was a good reminder for me. Remember, Esther, it's a state of mind. It's a vibration. It's a consciousness, not a place. All right, everybody, ciao for now. I am back in Dubrovnik, and it's fall, and I'm sitting on my terrace. I hope the street noise wasn't too loud, but I wanted to do this video outside to get some of the sun into the video, get the sun in my eye, and just create an uplifting of vibration through the video. All right, everybody, ciao, ciao. Have a great day.